Welcome to the Art Barn Studio. My name is Brandon Lawson. I am an art teacher and I'm going to be walking you through a drawing of a pizza and a soda cup. Now, pizza happens to be my kids, especially my son's, favorite meal. Now, he doesn't like pepperoni. We're going to draw some pepperoni so it doesn't look like a boring pizza, but you can add any toppings you would like to add to your pizza. Before we begin, let's talk about what you will need. First of all, paper. Now you can use computer paper, notebook paper, any paper you have at home. Any size will do. What are you going to draw with? Now, in the video, I'm drawing with a Sharpie marker, but please feel free to use a pencil. Remember, I'm a video. Pause me at any time if you need to erase and keep drawing. You can also use a black crayon, a black marker, a black colored pencil. Any of these items are things that I love to always draw with. Coloring. Now in the video, I'm using colored pencils to add color. But again, feel free. Paint pens are a great option. Colored pencils, markers, even good old crayons are great to use. So don't stop just because you don't have what I have. And please use whatever materials you have at your house for you to draw with. And let's jump right into drawing our pizza and our cup. We are going to draw a pizza, which is my son's favorite food, and a soda with the funny little eyes. So I have my piece of paper. It's just a small piece. You could use computer paper. I do have my sharpener with my colored pencils. Pizza colors, yellow, red, and then I'm going to use blue on the cup, brown on the crust, and then my Sharpie. You're welcome to draw with the pencil and then trace it with the marker. I'm going to go straight for the marker. So I'm going to go ahead and get my marker ready. And then we're going to draw our pizza first. Now our pizza has some big eyes, so we're going to start with the big eyes. So I'm going to do it more on my left side. So I'm going to start with pizza eyebrows. Coming off that, I'm going to draw kind of a fatter circle. And then on the inside, we're going to draw another 2 circles. 1. And then inside that circle, a little circle. Same thing. On the same side, that little circle is going to be on the same side. And then we're going to color that in. Okay, now he doesn't have a nose, but he has a tiny little smile. And then he has a pepperoni pizza, so we are going to add 2 tiny pepperoni cheeks. Now above his eyebrows, we're going to add the crust. It kind of looks like his hair. So I'm just doing some bumpy lines above, and then we're going to connect, make it thick. So there's his crust. Then we're going to make a point, but more of a rounded point at the end, coming down. So it's like a triangle shape. Back up to the crust. Then we got to add his pepperoni. Now they're going to be bigger than that circle and I can only fit a few. So kind of see where you can fit your pepperoni. Okay, now we're going to move to his friend, the soda. So again, we're going to start with the eyes. Same way we're going to do his eyes. Make sure we have enough room between eyebrows. Coming off the eyebrows, more like a U coming off, but fat. Then again, 2 other circles. Again, his little smile. And 2 little cheeks. Okay, so this shape, we're going to be doing a diagonal, and then we'll connect it. And then we're going to connect it with a curved line. That's the bottom of the drink. Bring these up a little taller. Okay, the top of the drink, we're gonna do a curved line, but notice I just took it over the edge of these diagonal lines just a tad bit. And we're gonna move up just a little bit on each side. And then we're gonna make the same line right above it. Now we're gonna have the straw come out, so we're gonna find the middle, which is kind of right between his eyes, move up some, and it's gonna be straight line up, over, straight line down. Notice there's some space in between there. At the end of that shape of the straw, we're gonna make a curved line. And then coming out on this side, we're gonna make kind of an ellipse or an oval. Back to the other side. Where the ellipse touched the straw, we're gonna start there and bring it to the edge of this side of the cup and do the same thing on the other. Now inside the cup, we're gonna add some lines, kind of like the design on the cup. So I'm gonna do 3 lines below his mouth and then 2 lines above it. Okay, so we have our funny little pizza in our soda. So now I'm going to use the colors to add, or colored pencils to add. Now I've got 2 reds. I've got like a darker red and an orange red. The darker red I'm going to use for the pepperonis. The orange red I'm going to use for the cheeks and the other details on here. Other than that, I've got like a dark yellow, a brown, a gray, and a blue. A lot of this cup is going to be white, so I'm not going to have many colors on that. So go grab your colors, whatever you're using, markers or crayons, colored pencils, and meet me back here to add some color. Okay, so I've added the color to my drinks. Now, one thing I do love to do is add some shadow. Now, since the pizza technically doesn't stand or have eyes, I'm just gonna add a faint, and I'm gonna do it to both sides of the, well, to the same side. Pizza going left, cup going left. You don't wanna do one to the left and one to the right, but my favorite thing, and this is just a light gray is all I'm using, is to add some shadow. And then again, I know I covered up some of my lines, so I'm going to take my marker and just trace over them for them to come back out. Now, thank you for joining me and drawing in our little pizza in our cup. I hope that you stay at the Art Barn Studio YouTube channel and you take a look around. I have a few other freebies that you can join in. I also, not only do we draw together, but I have something called Paint Along with the Art Teacher. You can join me with canvas or a heavy duty paper with any type of paint you have at home, and we can draw many things together and paint them in. Before you leave, make sure you stop and take a look around the Art Barn Studio YouTube and check out the other cool things I have for you to draw.